Well, that didn't take long. Keel Infrastructure just announced a $350 million capital raise. I can't say I didn't see this coming, right? I can't say I didn't see this coming. I kind of hinted to it in one of my last videos, like, the stock price is up. I could maybe see them raising a little bit of capital. I was optimistic, and then I also said that this wasn't a thesis breaker if it did happen, right? And oddly enough, when the stock dropped today and it's down, according to this video, it was down about 14%, my happy ass scooped some up because that is my thesis and this is not changing anything. But there's already people on Twitter, there's already people on YouTube down in the dumps because Keel Infrastructure has done a $350 million capital raise. Do some people have a right to be upset? Yes. I can understand it. You've been a Keel Infrastructure holder for a while now, or Bitfarms, whatever it was, and you've been in it for a while. You're ready to see some announcements. You're ready to see some change. You're ready to see them head in the right direction. I understand. I do get it. But I do want to, just reassure some people, who are a little bit skeptical right now, who are on the verge of maybe hitting that sell button. And again, this isn't financial advice. This is for informational purposes only, but take a step back and just look at the environment in which they're transitioning into, right? Where they're headed is a very, very high CapEx environment. And again, you've seen what Google did earlier this week, doing a capital raise of $84 billion, right? Keel's only doing a $350 million, and I get, Google's a $4 trillion company, size difference, whatever. But Google's one of the most profitable companies in the world. And what they just did is showing people that, look, our profit still isn't enough to do what we need to do when it comes to AI and compute. So I kind of seen this coming with Keel. And it's a little discouraging to see the price of the stock go down. But hey, hopefully they're taking this money and putting it towards something to where they can start announcing some deals soon. Because look, it's going to take money to make money in this kind of environment that they're transitioning into. It's super high CapEx. The build outs are super intricate and take, just a lot of money. They take a lot of money. And so I just wanted to come on here and reassure people that the thesis hadn't changed. I'm still holding. Better yet, I bought more today. Look at it as a blessing. And I just posted a video today saying, waiting to buy Keel could cost you. Well, look, here's your opportunity. Here's your opportunity, and it's already, it's starting to recover already. It had that initial dip. We were above $6 today. When the announcement came out, it dipped. I caught it at $5.15, which was under my actual original price, which was at $5.30. So I was happily able to scoop up some more. And we can already see it starting to recover. As of recording this video, it's about, I think it was at about $5.38 the last time I looked. Anyway, guys, you have big institutions buying this stock. You have so much more exposure happening on social media. You have so many more smart people doing deep dives on this name and saying, hey, Keel Infrastructure is actually a name to look at. I follow quite a people on Twitter that, are very big in the investing world and investing community. And they're talking about Keel. They're posting about Keel. They hold positions in Keel and their thesis hadn't changed either. Even I was looking on Twitter before I made this video to one of the guys that I know that holds it. And he was like, dude, people have to chill out. It's a very high CapEx environment. You're going to have to expect this, right? You're going to have to expect it. And I know why it's got a lot of people pissed off is because Ben, on some of his interviews, he went out and said, look, we got plenty of cash on hand and, we're good for the foreseeable future. But that was also before his stock went up 200%, right? And in a market like this, I can understand why they're being opportunistic, right? This is a good time to raise capital. Your stock just had a 200% move. You'd be kind of crazy not to at this point, especially, in the phase of build out that they're in. They need all the capital they can before they get all these deals coming to where these build outs are going to be massive, right? So, again, I just wanted to come on here and, just give everybody some encouragement to Don't panic sell your bags. It's not a bad thing. If anything, this could turn into a good thing if we do see some announcements coming down the pipeline soon. And, you know, I'm still bullish long term. I'm still bullish. And it's like I've been preaching in these videos. Make sure you can hang on to your conviction. Make sure you can deal with the volatility because it's coming. We seen Keel drop 14% in an instant when the market closed. I was like, whoa, what the hell? I got a notification on my brokerage that was like, Keel's down, 16, 15%. I was like, what the hell's going on? I went in, hit the buy button, closed the app, started scrolling on Twitter to see what was going on. And sure enough, capital raise. And already seeing people freaking out, right? So I wanted to come on here and just go ahead and make this video to calm everybody down, let everybody know, hey, we're still going strong. We still believe in Keel. A lot of people still believe in Keel. It's got massive money behind it. And like I said, you got to look at what Google just did as well. I know the size is different, but just always remember, Keel is entering a very high CapEx sector or space, and they're going to need all the money they can to do these build outs. And once they make these announcements, these deals and these lease deals are going to outweigh these capital raises, 10 to 1. So anyway, guys, don't worry. If you are worried, put the phone down for the night, come back tomorrow and make that decision. Don't make any rational decisions. It's not worth it. Sleep on it, think about it. Go over your thesis again tonight. And if you wake up in the morning, you want to sell it, hey, go ahead and sell it. But we ain't leaving. Thesis is still strong. And we'll see you on the next video.